How did the Gestapo use informants to establish control? Imagine living in a society where anyone around you could be watching and reporting your every move. That was the reality in Nazi Germany under the Gestapo. The Gestapo, short for Geheime Staatspolizei, or secret state police, was the main force behind Nazi repression. They kept control not just through their own agents but by turning ordinary citizens into spies. The Gestapo was actually quite small, with only about 1,000 to 40,000 agents. But they relied on over 100,000 informants, who were everyday Germans. These informants secretly watched neighbors, friends, and even family members. They reported anyone suspected of opposing the Nazi regime or holding anti-Nazi ideas. This created a web of suspicion that stretched across the country. People were afraid to speak freely or act differently. Because anyone could be an informant, citizens felt they had to watch what they said and did. If someone was suspected of disloyalty, the Gestapo would often arrest them based on informant reports. These arrests could lead to brutal interrogations, torture, and sometimes execution. The fear of being reported made many people hide their true opinions. The main purpose of using informants was to gather intelligence. The Gestapo wanted to know who was against them, especially political opponents and Jews. Informants helped the Gestapo monitor dissent and suppress opposition quickly. This system extended the reach of the Gestapo beyond their small number of agents. It turned the entire population into a tool for repression. Encouraging citizens to report on each other also helped enforce Nazi ideology. People were motivated by fear, personal grudges, or loyalty to Nazi beliefs. Sometimes false accusations were made, which could ruin lives and destroy trust within communities. This atmosphere of suspicion kept people obedient because they feared being next on the list. The Gestapo operated without many legal restrictions. They could arrest people without trial under a term called protective custody. Informant reports often led to immediate detention. The Gestapo headquarters, especially in Berlin, became known for their brutal methods of extracting confessions. They used torture and intimidation to maintain control. In the larger picture, the Gestapo was part of a network of Nazi security agencies. Alongside the Schutzstaffel and the Sicherheitsdienst or security service, they created a powerful system of surveillance and repression. This network helped Nazi leaders enforce their ideology across Germany and occupied territories. So, the use of informants was a key tool for the Gestapo to establish and maintain control. It turned ordinary people into spies, created a climate of fear, and helped suppress any opposition. This system made Nazi rule feel all-encompassing and unstoppable, helping them stay in power and carry out their persecution of millions.